The warning saying brake override malfunction is very often accompanied by a bunch of warning lights, and this is tightly connected with the braking system, so it's a safety problem and needs to be treated seriously. First of all, you may want to know that in the 2016 and 2017 model year Tacomas, you are likely to get this message because of electronic faults in several control units connected with the braking system. I just hope this is not your case, because dealers usually end up replacing the malfunctioning modules, which is going to cost you a fortune. But before you even go to the dealership with this problem, I want to offer several solutions that cost zero money. First of all, you need to think about any possible interference with the braking system. One of the common things I notice is the pedal commander being installed in these cars. The pedal commander itself is a good thing, and given that it's of high quality, it shouldn't create problems. But it's important to plug it in or disconnect only when the ignition is off. If something changes in your pedal settings or braking system when all the control modules are online, this will definitely trigger the brake override malfunction warning and also limp-home mode with a 5 or 10 miles per hour maximum speed. So first things first, you will want to reset this message, and there are two ways to do this. First, you will want to try 6 ignition cycles. So turn your car off and then on 6 times and wait 5 or 10 seconds between each cycle. This will reset the system and you may get the warning off the dash, as well as the limp-home mode will be eliminated. But if this problem reappears, it means it's not just a glitch, but something more serious. The second way to reset the warning is to disconnect a 12-volt battery for 5 or 7 minutes. You may disconnect a negative terminal only. If this doesn't help, make sure all your brake lights are working. Quite often the problem is caused by the brake light fuse being blown, and it commonly happens because of shorted wires in the tail light itself, especially the tail light is not OEM. Also, initially the brake override function is used in modern Toyota cars to prevent damage to your vehicle if you accidentally press gas and brake pedals simultaneously. In this case, the car will go to the limp-home mode and the warning will pop up on the dash to let you know why this is happening. But honestly speaking, I haven't seen a single Tacoma owner who would witness this warning because of this funny reason. And finally, if you are using any OBD2 equipment in your car, make sure you take it out when the engine and ignition are off and try resetting the system with 6 ignition cycles, as I mentioned before. These Toyotas use drive-by-wire throttle systems, so there is no physical connection between the pedal and the throttle flap. The pedal sends electronic signals to the control modules, and the modules control the flap on the throttle body. So Toyota was super careful with this system to avoid possible safety issues, and that's why you're likely to see this brake override malfunction warning sometimes. Unfortunately, in some rare cases, this can mean that your pedal unit or throttle body needs to be replaced, and this is quite a heavy bill in the dealership, but in most cases you will be able to solve the problem on your own on the roadside if you just know everything I've told you about in this short video.